Okay, all praise and glory go to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders of GMS and salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing truth. And this gonna be little quick lesson, real quick, man. Quick little live show. But as you can see, 2020 have been a hell of a year, and there's more to come. That's why I named it what I named it. 2020 is just a prelude to what's coming on Earth. All right. You 1 second. I was saying it's just a prelude to what's coming on Earth, man. Let's look up that word prelude real quick. Let me go right into Second Esdras, the 16th chapter. All right, because the book of Esdras. All right, that's future events. All right, that's about to take place over here in America. But Salakia, look up the word prelude. All right, it says prelude. It says an action or event serving an introduction to something more important. All right, which what? What's all this is? What's all this leading up to? All right, Yahweh Shai coming back. All right, okay. It says the year of what my redeemed. Let's go to Isaiah real quick. Then we gonna go to the book of Esdras. All right. Does this all these things that's happening, all right, is leading to what the second coming of who Yahweh shot, man. All right. So let's go to I'll start from the top. It says, the spirit of the Lord is upon me, because Yahweh have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. All right, which is what the gospel, all right, the truth, which is what we have. It says he have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. All right. So hey, 2021, hey, could be that year, man. But just looking at this year right here, 2020, which is not even done. All right. Hey, they're talking about locking down, all right, these cities again, man. And shit might not reopen this time, man. He's gonna bring in these vaccines. He's gonna bring in these damn military troops. Like over there in Philly right now, right? Hey, they done brought troops over there. So and like the scripture says, when you read Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, right? It says what? Those troops is gonna be what? Madmen sparing none, man. All right. They gonna get it in on Jake, man. These different neighborhoods, and they ain't gonna spare Jake. It says and Jake is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says he have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and opening the prison to them that are bound. It says to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all them that mourn. See, and like that meaning, it said what? Let's go back to it. It says an action or event serving as an introduction to something more important. All right. And what's more important? All right. Yahweh Shai coming back. So all these different events, all right, whether it's the famine, whether it's the FEMA camps, whether it's the COVID-19, all right, this is what leading up to what? Our Lord coming back, man. Okay. So that's why I said, hey, 2020 is just what? It's the prelude, man. All right. It says, go to meaning two. It says an introductory of piece of music, most commonly orchestra, opening to an act of an opera. All right. Which, hey, all right, we're not the main act. All right. Yahweh Shai is, man. All right. That's why the scriptures call us what? Ambassadors for who? For Yahweh Shai. Okay. It says the first moment of sweet and a piece of preceding fuge. Let me see what else they got on the meaning. But that's it. But we're gonna go into Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, real quick. All right. Of these different events, that's about to take place over here in America. All right. When you read the 9th chapter, 15th chapter, 16th chapter, really, that second Ezra's, man, it's going into them prophecies, man. Second Ezra 16:1 says, "Woe be unto Babylon, Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up your cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, who may turn it back. A fire is sent among you, who may quench it." That's another thing, all right? The nuclear missiles, right? That's another act, all right? Because look, when the Lord come back, all right, and America is in all-out war, and all these different events is taking place, all right, those missiles gonna simultaneously be what, hitting this place, America, man. All right, and also the chariot is going to be what, beaming up the elect. Okay, so that's another event. All right, that's the major event. All right, it says a sword sent upon you, who may turn it back. A fire is sent among you, who may quench it. Plagues are sent unto you. What is he, that he may drive them away? See, and that's the thing, like the things that's happening in this earth, man. All right, hey, nobody has no answer, man. Okay, just like I was just reading some earlier. I think it's Applebee's, Applebee's and another restaurant plan on closing over 100 stores next year. It says within the upcoming 6 months. So guess what? That's going to leave a lot of people without jobs, man. Like it says in the book of Ecclesiastes. Let's grab that real quick. Book of Ecclesiastes. It says what, the grinding shall cease. Okay, which means what? It won't be any work over here. All right, and if there's no work, guess what? People won't be able to pay their bills. Okay, people won't be able to feed their kids. All right, then eventually, hey, for you to get that money, all right, like say if you want Social Security or get some kind of benefits from Esau, guess what? You ain't getting that, man, unless you take that chip. All right, so 2021, all right, hey, it can be filled with all kind of events, man. All right, 2020, man, this just a warm up, you know. But let's go the 12th chapter. Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, "Remember thou Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not." All right, and I'm speaking of the evil days now. All right, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, when the sun or the light or the moon, the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, which is what, these different elites. Because right now, look, all these things that's happening, it's all orchestrated, all right, by these different elites, man. But at the end of the day, all right, it's going to become a time where they're going to be like, all right, this shit is totally out of our hand, man. All right, something else got to be behind this, man. All right, because we have no control over this, especially when they see them chariots, man. All right, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinder cease, because they are few, you see, and those that look out the windows, it's like, and those that look out the windows be darkened. All right, which means what? When people look out, that's parabolic talk, which means what? They're not going to see any hope or any future in this place called America, man. All right, it's going to be what? Evil days, man. All right, and the word evil means what? Ill times, man, or what? Bad times. Okay, and that's what's coming to this place. It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may any quench. Well, this is back to second Ezra 16. It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may any quench the fire in the stubble, and he have begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. And this is talking about the nuclear missiles. All right. It says, the mighty Lord send up the plagues. Who shall drive them away? All right. And you know what? And with this whole economic things, with all these different businesses falling apart, that's a plague too, man. All right. That's a plague too. Because America was this great place. All right. But now it's what? It's suffering. All right. It's suffering financially, man. Okay. And guess what? It's not going back to normal. All right. It says a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, who shall not fear? He shall thunder, who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, who shall not utterly be beaten to powder at his prince. All right. Which, like I was saying, that's one of the future events. All right. When the Lord come back, man. All right. Like the scriptures say, the Lord is coming back. Let's go to Isaiah. Go back to Isaiah. It says what? With flames of fire. All right. It says he's going to what? Plead with all flesh. This is Isaiah 66. All right. And 15, it says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with beat the powder, man. Because out of those chariots, all right, they zap you, man. All right, and that's gonna what turn people in the fucking powder, man. All right. Just like it show you in the movie with Tom Cruise, all right, War of the Worlds, man. Also, that one bugged out movie, I think it was called Mars Attack. You know, it was something like a comedy, you know. But it showed you in these different movies, man. You know, because Esau know about the chariots, man. You know, that's why he make all these different movies. Okay. And that's why he got a so-called space force now. You know, I tell me, why would you have a damn space force? Okay, if nothing wasn't out there. Okay. Another thing, brother brought out how in the military, all right, they basically teach you about UFOs, man. All right, and if you encounter them, don't say nothing. Okay. Hey, Shalom. Now let's finish that in Isaiah. It says, for by fire and by sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. You see? So, hey, man, a lot of people, hey, they're going to die in these last days, man. All right. See, these COVID numbers, all right, all that is just that's an act, man. All these people is not dying from COVID, man. But eventually you people will die, man. All right. The Lord is going to release some shit, man. Matter of fact, they got a movie coming out called COVID. But they call it COVID 23 in the movie, man. All right. So he's putting it in movies. All right. He's putting it all over the internet, because why? The elites they show you things, all right. Whether it's The Simpsons or these different movies, they show you it, all right, before they do it, man. All right. Now let's go back to 2 Ezra 16. It says, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with the waves from the depth, and the waves of it are troubled, the fishes thereof also, before the Lord and before the glory of his power, which is what? The chariots. It says, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, and his arrows, and he that shooteth it are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot in the ends of the world, because the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. We're showing you, hey, man, hey, the Lord, he's over those nuclear missiles, man. All right. He's over the nuclear missiles. All right. He gave Esau that technology, man. And guess what? It's going to be used in these last days. Let me read it over again. It says for strong. Hey, so this event right here, all right, the nuclear missiles, okay, it can take place in 2021, all right, because things are moving fast. All the prophecies is straight up being fulfilled right now, man. It's all lined up, man. All right, really, what I'm really waiting for now for what World War III. Everything that's over here with the COVID and all that's already set up, man. They got the vaccine, they got the chips ready. All right, now let's see what's going on over in the Middle East, man. In which, let me say, man, your pastors and your grandmother or whoever's supposed to be your leaders, they ain't tell you this, man. You know, you people are lost out here. But yeah, you got y'all fucking despise us, man. All right, cause why? Cause we tell you the truth. We ain't holding nothing back from you. And another thing, you niggas, you want America to keep going, man. That's why you get mad at us. Hey, but we're here to tell you there's no hope for America, man. Hey, because the Lord said, hey, we would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. All right, America can't be healed. America's through. It says, the fire is kindled and should not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. Or what, America? It says, like as an arrow which is shot of the mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? Because Ezra's seen himself, all right, in this vision, man. Because it's something called reincarnation, all right, and all the prophets they're back today, man. The Lord brought all the prophets back to what? Teach, man. Okay, push the word out. Hold on. Right, the brother posted Proverbs 13 and 19. The light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out, man. Yeah, and all that's gonna happen when the nuclear missiles hit, man. All right. It says, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. All right, and the power shall stand in fear. Look, and that's, hey, you almost seen this in 2020, man. Especially when the COVID thing popped up, right? First, hey, people took all the tissue. Then the dummies realized what they needed: food, man. All right, you can't, hey, sure you had that dumb you people are, man. All right, you can't shit, man, unless unless you eat something, man. You know. But hell, for a minute, you weren't able to get certain things, man. All right. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. All right. It says the beginning of famine and great death. All right. Hey, because like I was saying, these COVID numbers, no, this is fake. All right. But the Lord said, he shall war and who he shall war and who should not fear, man. All right. So the Lord, he done already warred, man. All right. He'd already told you through what? Through the mouth of the prophets, man. And through all these different events that's been happening in 2020. He been showing you. But guess what? You're not in fear, man. It says, all right, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear. Because what? Like I was saying, hey, they're gonna realize, guess what? That power that they thought they had, guess what? They're not in control, man. Okay. It says, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine, plague, tribulation, anguish are sent as scourges for an amendment. All right. Hey, this COVID, hey, that was a scourge, man. The COVID was a scourge. It says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. Hey, perfect. Just go on the internet, go on World Star Hip Hop, man, and look at these niggas, man. All right, just go on the internet, period, man. All right. And guess what? These niggas, man, they ain't changing, man. Or the people, period. They ain't repenting, man. They don't want to repent. They enjoy being over here in America. All right. It says that basically they enjoy wickedness, man. It says, behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, the victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Because look, they still able to go to these different stores, right? Get groceries, get food, go to Burger King, get you a little dollar burger. Every it's not expensive yet, man. But eventually, once they start once this COVID thing kick back in, man, all right, that hyperinflation is probably gonna kick in. All right. And the prices of gas, all right, and the prices of food is gonna spike up, man. All right. It says but for all these scourges they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victual shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Hey, you can go on Amazon, which, hey, I was just talking to somebody about Amazon, man. You can go on there and get all kind of shit, man. All right, about all kind of things, man. And victual, hey, guess what? Victual is just not food. It's just talking about things, period. Whether it's a video game, whether it's a damn sandwich, man. You know, you can get those things right now. All right, because first of all, Esau, he gonna keep you what? Distracted, man. So he's gonna make a damn iPhone 12 with no charger, showing you, hey, this place is falling, man. Because the stuff Esau is making, he's not even really putting no effort into it no more, man. It's not built to last, man. You buy something and it fucking breaks on you, man. It says it says they should think themselves to be in a good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, man. Like it says in the book of Ezekiel, man. It says what? Pestilence and famine, what? Inside of the city, and what? And what and pestilence and famine inside the city, and what? And the sword in the damn, I'm mangling. Hold on. I'm mangling it, so I gotta get it. Because that's what's coming. Hey, those curfews is coming back. They're gonna put you on curfew like you 12 years old. And this time when you niggas get caught outside, all right, you gonna be put to death. One second. Right. The brother posted, hold on. I found Ezekiel 17 and 15. Let me read some of these real quick. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they prowl force to please the wrath of the Most High. And that's the truth, because eventually, at the end of the day, guess what? All this is what? The left-hand side of the Lord, man. All right? Now, this is Ezekiel 7 and 15. This scripture, it's been coming out a lot. It says the sword is without, which is meaning what? In the borders of the city. All right. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, the famine and the pestilence shall devour him. No, I'm gonna read it a little bit more. It says, but they that escape of the, but they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like those of the valley. All of them mourning, everyone for his iniquity. It says, all hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. It says, they shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon their heads. Was showing you, hey, straight up hell is coming here, man. All right. Hey, if you're not part of that number, man, you're not gonna escape this, man. And if you do escape, all these, guess you know what's waiting for the nuclear missiles, man. All right, that eternal fire. Okay, you're gonna burn up in those nukes. Now let's go back to Ezra's. And Ezra's, man, we wear this book out, man. Look at Ezra's, man. We wear it out. Really one of my favorite books because it really go into detail, all right, of the horrific things that's gonna take place over here. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. Like, hey, you got people what to keep up the cities, right? Perfect movie to watch is I Am Legend, man. When he went into the city, and hey, hell, you see wild animals there, grass growing out the concrete, you know. Basically, what nobody there to what maintain it, man. So it's gonna this place is gonna look like a damn wilderness, man. In the midst of another good show to watch is Walking Dead, man. All right, that besides the damn zombies, but that show you how it's going to be what sedition among men, people scavenging for food, you know. Those are good shows, good shows to watch, man. You know those word I'm looking for, apocalyptic movies, man. You know, it says for many of them that dwell upon the earth. No, that one right there. All right. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, which means what? You won't have a funeral. All right. You Boys to Man won't motherfucking be there to sing the song. What's the name of that? Say how can I say goodbye, man? All right. Your mama won't be there to jump in the damn ground to say take him with me. All right. That ain't gonna happen. All right, that body gonna be cast out, man. Especially when they release that damn disease, man. That COVID-23. It says, the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down, and there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. All right, which means what? If ain't nobody growing crops, guess what? Nobody eating. It says, the trees shall give fruit, who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, who shall tread them? All the places shall be desolate of man, so that one man shall desire to see another man to hear his voice. Another movie is called The Road. All right. That's a good now. This, when you read books like this, 2nd Ezra 15, 16, all right. Hey, just picture those movies. All right, right. Like lay another road. Yeah, man. Hey, how can I say goodbye, man? Hey, brother. It's gonna be bad out here. It says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of man, so that one man shall desire to see another man to hear his voice. Like I said, the movie The Road, all right. Basically, he barely seen anybody. If he did see somebody, you had to believe it was what, some kind of conflict, you know. You had to, hey, you might have to fight because they might want to eat you and your son, rape you, you know. Anything. Things are gonna get bad. All right. See, y'all done got too comfortable in this place, man. It says, so the Lord, he gonna make you real uncomfortable. It says, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in thick groves. All right, because what those military troops and other from the citizens, all right, trying to kill you. It says, and in the clefts of the rocks, as in the orchard of olives upon every tree, there are left 3 or 4 olives. Or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are some clusters of them that are diligently seek through the vineyard, all right, which what to eat. Even so, in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them to search their houses with the sword. All right. There's another thing, like I said, 3 or 4. When you watch those shows like what Walking Dead, basically you have basically what people click up with each other, man. They only gotta know each other. But the thing to do when people trying to survive, they what click up, man. All right, they become a team because hey, man, hey, you gonna need somebody to watch your back, you know. Except if you the man of the Lord, one of the men of the Lord, man. The man of the Lord gonna be cool. It says, I'll leave off at okay. I read that part. But the city shall be 10 left, 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. And in the orchard of olives upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives, which means hey, that's bad, man. Just 3 or 4 olives on a tree. They ain't gonna fill no person up. Whereas when a vineyard is gathered, there are left clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. And even in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old. And her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands, because hey, a lot of them gonna die. All right, women, hey, you just become praying that day. All right, hey, so forget those fictional movies. All right, when the woman she get a gun and all, no, you're gonna go right back to your regular state, man. All right, because man is gonna become back man in that day. They ain't gonna have no other choice. And you women gonna, hey, you gonna need a man. All right. That's why it says in the book Isaiah, all right, 4 which says what 7 women shall what take hold of 1 man, saying what we should eat our own bread and what wear our own apparel, long as we be called out what by thy name, all right, because it's gonna get that bad out here, all right. Women are not meant to be tough, all right. All this feminism want to be man shit, man, and you dykes, hey, you gonna go right back to being a damn woman. It says, and the Lord shall be Salakia, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands, and their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. All right, which is what these different wars you see about to come around. There's race wars, civil war, World War III. All right, your man is gonna die there. All right. It says, in the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. You see? It says, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. And that's when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. All right, and that's what you see what's going on right now, man. Right now, you're witnessing the different labor pains of America, man. Okay, so rather it's the different wars or this dumbass election, all right, and the dollar going to crap, all right. Those are the different pains, man. All right, to basically what till we are what? Delivered, man. Okay. It says, compass her wound which pains, says, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn. See, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side, man. So that's what's coming. Sorrows upon every side. Hear my people, hear my people, my word. Make ready to the battle. All right. And that's another thing. Said what? Make ready to the battle, right? When you read the book of Ezekiel, right? The 13th chapter. It speaks about how basically these different leaders and false prophets having made Jake ready for the battle, man. Mentally, okay? Because the things that's coming, you got to be mentally ready, man. Well, 1 second. Ezekiel, let's go to the 13th chapter real quick. Ezekiel 13. All right. Ezekiel 13:1. Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy and say unto them, the prophecy that prophesy out their own hearts, hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, your power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow of their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord, man. See? So guess what? You ain't prepared for this day, man. All right? You're gonna get caught up in this. 2/3 of our people, man, they're gonna totally be swept up in this thing, man. And they ain't gonna know what the hell was happening, man. Like the book, I think it's Zephaniah, it says they should walk like blind men. All right. Now let's finish this. We about to close. It says, "Oh, hear my word, make ye ready to battle, and in those evils, even be as pilgrims upon the earth," man. Which means what? Move around, man. And that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna have people. You ain't gonna be able to stay in one spot in that day, man. All right, you're gonna have to move around. All right, because you're gonna have the military troops. You're gonna have people trying to kill you. You know, there's gonna be bad, especially in the cities, man. And if you do step outside the city, you know what's waiting for you? Troops, man. Hey, so with that, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Krakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS, and salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And hey, 2020 is just a prelude, man. All right. So hey, man, this the warm up. Hey, be prepared for 2021. Man. All right, because most definitely, all right, some more shit is gonna happen, man. All right. All right, shalom to the Akim on the comment board and the Akwaf and the Akim that that's watching the video. All right, the water. All right, shalom.